Diane Lane has been a familiar name in Hollywood for many years, and her journey has often attracted attention not only because of her acting talent but also because of the rumors that surrounded her personal life. Many headlines over time have tried to connect her with so-called scandalous affairs, creating curiosity among fans. However, when we look closely at her life, the story becomes much more meaningful and grounded in reality. Born in New York City, Diane grew up in a creative yet challenging environment. Her mother was a nightclub singer, and her father worked as a drama coach while also driving a taxi. This mix of artistic passion and everyday struggles shaped her personality from a very young age. Her parents separated early, and she experienced an unstable childhood, moving between different homes and environments. These early challenges exposed her to both the beauty and harshness of life, helping her develop emotional strength. Despite everything, Diane found comfort and purpose in acting. She stepped onto the stage as a child, and it quickly became clear that she had a natural talent. Her early involvement in theater helped her build confidence and gave her direction. Instead of letting her difficult upbringing hold her back, she used it as motivation. This determination would later play a major role in her success. While many people today focus on rumors about her relationships, her early life shows that her real story is about resilience and passion. She worked hard to create opportunities for herself, proving that success is not just about luck but also about effort and dedication. Her journey began long before the headlines, and understanding this background is important if we want to truly know who she is beyond the gossip. As Diane Lane entered her teenage years, her acting career began to take shape in a more serious way. She started getting roles that brought her into the spotlight, and one of her early breakthroughs came with the film The Outsiders. This movie introduced her to a wider audience and placed her alongside several young actors who would later become major stars. For a young actress, this was both exciting and challenging. She had to balance her education with the demands of acting, which is never easy, especially at such a young age. Despite these pressures, she managed to stay focused and continue improving her skills. What made Diane stand out was her ability to bring depth and emotion to her roles, even when she was still very young. Directors noticed this quality, and it helped her build a strong reputation early in her career. However, success did not come without difficulties. Some of her projects did not perform well, and there were moments when her career seemed uncertain. Instead of giving up, she made a thoughtful decision to step back and reflect. This break allowed her to grow both personally and professionally. During this time, she learned more about herself and what she wanted from her career. This period of self-reflection was very important because it helped her return with a clearer vision and stronger determination. While the media sometimes focused on her personal life, Diane remained committed to her work. She understood that fame can be unpredictable, and she chose to focus on improving her craft rather than chasing attention. This mindset helped her build a solid foundation for long-term success. Her early career is a great example of how patience and self-awareness can lead to growth, even in a competitive industry like Hollywood. The late 1980s and 1990s marked a turning point in Diane Lane's career. After taking time to step back, she made a strong comeback that reminded audiences of her talent. One of the most important moments during this period was her role in the television miniseries Lonesome Dove. This performance received critical praise and helped reintroduce her to the industry in a powerful way. It opened the door to more meaningful roles, allowing her to explore different types of characters. Instead of choosing only glamorous roles, Diane focused on projects that showed real human emotions and struggles. This decision helped her stand out in a crowded industry. Her performances became known for their honesty and emotional depth, qualities that are not easy to achieve. During this time, she proved that she was not just a former child star but a serious actress with long-term potential. However, as her career improved, media attention on her personal life also increased. Rumors began to connect her with co-stars, often based on strong on-screen chemistry. This is something many actors experience, as audiences sometimes find it difficult to separate fiction from reality. Despite these rumors, Diane stayed focused on her work. She chose not to respond to every story or speculation, understanding that public attention is part of being in the spotlight. This calm and professional approach helped her maintain her reputation. Instead of being defined by gossip, she allowed her performances to speak for themselves. Her journey during this period shows that it is possible to rebuild a career with patience and hard work, even after facing setbacks. The early 2000s brought one of the most defining moments in Diane Lane's career with her role in the film Unfaithful. In this movie, she played a woman dealing with a complex emotional situation, and her performance was widely praised. The film explored themes like love, betrayal, and personal conflict, and Diane's acting brought these emotions to life in a powerful way. Her work earned her major award nominations and showed the world that she had reached a new level in her career. However, the success of the film also led to increased rumors about her personal life. Because she portrayed such intense emotions, some people assumed that her real life might reflect similar experiences. This misunderstanding highlights a common issue in Hollywood, where audiences sometimes confuse actors with the characters they play. Diane addressed this by explaining that acting requires creating believable emotions, but it does not mean those emotions come from real-life experiences. Despite the rumors, she continued to focus on her career, taking on roles that challenged her and allowed her to grow. Her success during this time helped shift the conversation from gossip back to her talent. She proved that she could handle both professional pressure and public attention with grace. This period also showed her strength as an actress who was not afraid to take risks. By choosing complex roles, she demonstrated her commitment to storytelling. While the media continued to speculate about her relationships, Diane remained steady and focused, showing that professionalism can overcome even the loudest rumors. Over the years, Diane Lane continued to build a diverse and successful career by taking on a wide range of roles. From romantic dramas to major films like Man of Steel, where she played Martha Kent, she showed her ability to adapt and stay relevant. This role introduced her to a new generation of viewers and proved that she could succeed in different types of films. Her ability to bring warmth and authenticity to her characters made her performances memorable. At the same time, her personal life remained a topic of discussion. She was often linked to actors such as Richard Gere and Matthew McConaughey, mostly because of their strong on-screen chemistry. However, these rumors were rarely supported by real evidence. Diane consistently explained that such chemistry is part of the acting process and does not necessarily reflect real-life relationships. This shows her understanding of the industry and her ability to maintain professional boundaries. Instead of reacting to every rumor, she chose to focus on her work and let her career speak for itself. This approach helped her maintain a sense of privacy while still connecting with her audience. Her story is similar to many actors who face challenges when their public image becomes mixed with their roles. What makes Diane different is how calmly and confidently she handled these situations. She did not allow rumors to control her narrative. Instead, she continued to grow as an actress and as a person. This balance between personal life and professional success is one of the reasons she has remained respected in Hollywood for so many years. In the end, the story of Diane Lane is not really about scandalous affairs or shocking rumors, but about a woman who has built a meaningful and lasting career through talent, hard work, and determination. While gossip may attract attention, it does not define who she is or what she has achieved. Her journey shows that it is possible to rise above public speculation and stay focused on what truly matters. From her early struggles in New York to her success in major films, she has remained dedicated to her craft. The idea that she has finally spoken about her rumored affairs may sound exciting, but the truth is much simpler. She has always been clear about the difference between her professional work and her personal life. Her story reminds us that not everything we hear is true, and that it is important to look beyond headlines. As she continues her career, there is no doubt that she will keep inspiring audiences with her performances. Her legacy is not built on rumors, but on the powerful characters she has brought to life. In a world where gossip often overshadows reality, Diane Lane's journey stands as a reminder that integrity and talent are far more important than any temporary headline. As the years continued, Diane Lane showed that lasting success in Hollywood is not just about talent, but also about the ability to adapt and grow with time. Many actors struggle to stay relevant as trends change and new faces enter the industry, but Diane managed to remain a respected and recognizable figure. One of the key reasons for this is her willingness to take on different kinds of roles instead of limiting herself to one image. She understood early on that being flexible was important if she wanted a long career. This is why audiences have seen her in a wide range of performances, from emotional dramas to big studio films. Her role as Martha Kent in Man of Steel is a good example of this adaptability. In that film, she played a caring and strong mother figure, bringing warmth and emotional depth to a story that could have easily felt distant or purely action-focused. Even in a large-scale production, her performance stood out because it felt real and relatable. This ability to connect with viewers is one of her strongest qualities as an actress. While many people still talked about her personal life, especially rumors linking her to co-stars, Diane continued to keep her focus on her work. She made it clear through her actions that her career mattered more than responding to gossip. This quiet confidence helped her maintain a positive image over the years. Instead of trying to control public opinion, she allowed time and consistency to shape how people saw her. As a result, many viewers began to respect her not just for her performances, but also for her professionalism and dignity. Her journey shows that sometimes the best response to rumors is not to fight them directly, but to keep moving forward with purpose and determination. Another important aspect of Diane Lane's life is how she handled the balance between being a public figure and maintaining personal privacy. In today's world, where social media and constant news coverage make it difficult for celebrities to keep anything private, her approach stands out. She has always been careful about what she shares, choosing to reveal only what she feels is appropriate. This does not mean she is distant or disconnected from her audience. Instead, it shows that she understands the importance of boundaries. Many celebrities feel pressure to respond to every rumor or headline, but Diane has taken a different path. She has often let her work speak for itself, trusting that her performances will leave a stronger impression than any gossip. This approach requires confidence and patience, especially when false stories continue to appear. Over time, this decision has worked in her favor. People who follow her career closely understand that her success is based on skill and dedication rather than controversy. While rumors about relationships with actors like Richard Gere and Matthew McConaughey continued to circulate, Diane never allowed them to define her identity. She understood that on-screen chemistry is often mistaken for real-life connection, and she did not feel the need to constantly correct these misunderstandings. This shows a level of maturity that is not always common in the entertainment industry. By maintaining her privacy and focusing on her craft, she created a sense of stability in a world that is often unpredictable. Her story highlights the importance of knowing when to speak and when to stay silent, especially when dealing with public attention. Beyond her professional success, Diane Lane's journey is also about personal growth and resilience. Like anyone else, she has faced challenges in her life, including changes in her personal relationships and the pressures that come with fame. However, what makes her story inspiring is how she has handled these challenges. Instead of letting difficult moments define her, she used them as opportunities to learn and become stronger. This mindset is reflected in the roles she chooses, many of which explore complex emotions and real-life struggles. Her ability to bring authenticity to these characters suggests that she understands the deeper aspects of human experience. Over time, she has become more comfortable with who she is, both as an actress and as a person. This confidence can be seen in her interviews and public appearances, where she speaks with honesty, but also with care. She does not try to create a perfect image, but she also does not allow negativity to take control of her narrative. This balance is not easy to achieve, especially in an industry where public perception can change quickly. Her journey shows that true strength comes from within, not from outside approval. While the media may continue to focus on rumors or past relationships, Diane's life tells a different story, one of perseverance, self-awareness, and steady progress. She has proven that it is possible to build a meaningful career without relying on controversy or attention-seeking behavior. In a way, her story challenges the idea that success in Hollywood must come with constant drama. Instead, She offers an example of how discipline, respect, and patience can lead to long-term achievement. In conclusion, the narrative surrounding Diane Lane is often shaped by rumors and speculation, but the reality is far more grounded and inspiring. Her career is a testament to the power of dedication,